Now I gotta get all these Teen Wolf reviews done before I start work on Monday, so you're gonna see me at my worst. Anyway, Teen Wolf, we're gonna go to Derek. Now, as far as I know, Derek's last appearance is in season 4 or 5, I think, when they, like, have the whole... He turns into a kid, and then he comes back, and then he turns into a wolf, and... yeah. But anyway, we start off Derek Hale, and he's trying to help Scott, but it's for selfish reasons, because he wants a pack. He knows he needs a pack to survive. He doesn't want to become an Omega, and it's perfectly understandable. And I also think, as stoic and as loner as Derek is, he's someone who wants to be surrounded by family, because if you notice, the Hale family, the original Hale family, was very large. They said a lot of people died in the fire, but somehow managed that Peter, Derek, Laura, I think, the werewolf that was in the beginning, and Cora all survived. But there was a whole bunch of people who actually died in that fire. So he's grew up in a large family environment. So I think he wants that in his pack. So the thing that I loved about the Derek character was that he was just adorable. Like, he knew that killing was an option, and he was going to do it if he had to. He killed Peter. He attempted to kill Peter. Peter. My only disappointment is that he didn't come back after he full-blown shifted into a wolf. I think he would have been a great asset in the Dread Doctor season, because he has all this knowledge in his head. Like, he would have known what was going on, or he probably would have known what was going on. And not to mention, after that, with the tunnels... not the tunnels, I keep saying tunnels, it's trains with the Night Riders. People forgetting Peter Hale. I don't know, I think he would have been a good asset to that season as well, especially if, like, he'd come back to Beacon Hills and somehow remembered Styles and Peter and everyone, because he wasn't part of Beacon Hills when, like, he wasn't there when they started erasing people. Maybe he would remember when he came back, you know? I don't know, but I think that would have been cool if they brought him back for that season, especially because Styles annoyed him. It would have been funny. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed how they left his character. And in the movie, oh my fucking god, the movie. Don't even get me started on that fucking movie. Anyway, I'm gonna have to get started on that fucking movie. So, back to Derek. In this movie, I think he came off really good in the beginning. His will to take care of his son, going to the coach, like, hey, put my son on the field, like, all of that. He's a good father. I'm really disappointed he doesn't have a pack. I was really disappointed that they didn't show a wife or a mother, but watching the whole movie through, I think they're trying to do Eli as Styles in the next movie, in, like, the next series or movie or whatever. So let me explain, but I'll explain when I get to Eli's character. So for Derek, like I said, and so in this movie, he has a troublemaker son who keeps stealing Styles' Jeep, and he's kind of odd. He's kind of the perfect combination of Scott and Styles, and Derek is just trying to figure out how to raise him, I guess, seemingly on his own, because they don't tell you where his mother is, they don't tell you who his mother is, they don't tell you any of this information. And I would have assumed it was the chick he ran off with, the one who was the hunter, like, she was FBI, but then just became, like, a bounty hunter. But I don't really think that's possible, because they showed her after him. Anyway, not my point. So, Derek, this whole movie, he seemed less strong than he did in the series. And I'm not talking, like, erg strong. I'm talking, like, mentally strong, because in the series, he was pushing, he was going, but in this, it was all about his son, and I understand that. He was weak, and he was scared for his son. He couldn't shift. He wouldn't shift again because his son got scared, and that's why his son couldn't shift. It was very sweet moments in this movie with Derek. The part that pissed me off was the end. Derek did not have to sacrifice himself for the Hellhound. We've already proved that the Hellhound's fire. So, in one of these seasons, I think with the Night Doctors, the Hellhound, 2 wolves attacked him to put the flames out, and they didn't get burned up. So why is it that Derek and Scott would have burned up to a crisp if the mass wasn't massing? That's all I'm saying. And Derek didn't have to fucking die, especially leaving his 15-year-old son. If I was his son, I'd have called him a punk ass bitch and told him to go fuck himself. I'm sorry, I really would have, especially considering everything his son's been through. You just fucking abandoned him. I'm not even blaming Derek. I'm blaming the writers. Fuck the writers. Like, that movie was no. So, I don't know. I was just so disappointed with them killing him off. And now Scott and Allison are raising Eli. But maybe they'll figure a way to bring him back. Probably not, because it's stupid. So what are your thoughts on Derek Hale? Please comment, like, or subscribe, and let me know what you think. And thanks so much for watching.